Hey guys, Figurecraft here. We're back, and now we're going to continue the work on the rest of the railings of the Titanic. And while I'm working, I'm sitting here waiting on the mailboy because I have my replacement lifeboats, davits, cranes, and my last people for the Titanic coming in the mail today. It's out for delivery, so I'm pretty excited about that. So, going back to our book, we're going to the other side of the ship, which is right here, and I'm going to start from the front and work my way backward. So I'm going to need 47-01. 47-01. So going to here, I'm going to be looking at the book. 47-01. That's that railing right there. So, set that down there. I put my railings back in here to keep them safe. And it's probably misspelled on here again. Yeah, it's not even labeled. It just says basically 1701 right there on that. So it's not even labeled, but we know it's that one because it shows it in the book. So here we go with the funness of cutting the photo etch. Didn't think so. Okay, got that one cut. Then we're going to get our railing off here. Fold it backwards. Alright, we got our railing. Set that to the side. I don't think I'm going to fool with the bending it like I usually do, because these railings really does not set accordingly like they're supposed to. So yeah, we're going to deal with that. So let's see here. We're right here. I need 47-01, which is right there. And it wants me to do that. So it wants me to take G, which is more of a curve. And it wants me to take G and put it right. So basically right here it's got more of a curve on G. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to take this. Okay, G to G. So this one. G to G. And we've got it like that. So, okay. Now I'm going to bring the superstructure over here. Thing's heavy. And we're going to be focusing on right here. So, like always, test fit. And yep, I can already see we're going to have some problems again, which I was prepared for this. That's why I needed a little bit of a break from it. I just got to get it on that lip. Alrighty then. We're definitely going to have problems out of this railing wanting to go into the place. So we're going to need these. We're going to need... Where is my glue? I'm going to need my glue. Going to need probably those to open up the glue bottle if it's sealed shut again. I'm going to need these. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dry fit first, just like always. Take a gander and a look here. Okay, so that's the edge right there, and then it comes over here. It doesn't quite sit on the edge over here, so we're going to fold this back a bit. This right here is what I meant by not really corresponding with the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes you can fight with these railings for a good while. Sometimes you can get lucky and you just go right on. But this one's going to be a pain. So, let me just turn this around so I can see what's going on over here. I gotta find that lip. Okay, so there's a lip there. The lip is right there. Barely right there. I've got to get it on that lip right there. And then corresponding into the rest of the part right here. So if I can hold that there, then I can get that, fold that around, and then I can get it on the lip like that. Okay, figured it out. So now we're going to test our glue, see if it's unstopped or not, and it is unstopped. That's good. So we're going to take our tweezers. We're going to take our glue. We're going to rub it along the bottom of the railing. Okay, so now I'm going to correspond this with this. It's always when you go to put it on, is when it wants to give you the fit. You can get it to go on the first time as a dry fit perfectly, but when it comes to really putting it on, that's when it fights. I think I almost have it. Get this slot here. Yeah, we almost got it. Okay. Alright, I need some glue on that. Set it back down there. Take my tweezers and barely squeeze it together. And with that, that is that railing on there now. So, we're doing good. We got that one on. Set it to the side over there. Now, we need railing. Okay, we need those two. Gonna need that back here. No major big railing right now. It's going to be those little step railings that goes on the steps. So, we're going to need this to cut off 2 more of those little steps. And they're all labeled the same thing. 1119, 1119 all the way up and down through here. So I'm just going to pick a set of 2 and cut them. I picked those 2. And we're going to have the fun of trying to cut again, like we always do. Did it cut or did it slip? It cut. Need one more. Okay. That cut, which is good. Now we're just going to break these off here. There's one. And there's 2. Alright, we got that. So now we're going to go right back here. We're going to focus in right on that set of steps right there. So, same thing, the small squares go towards the bottom, and the big squares go toward the top. So I'm going to grab the railing, hold it like this. I'm going to put my glue on the bottom of the railing. And then we're going to attempt to install this step railing and make sure that it looks good to me. That looks straight and okay, so I'm okay with that. Now we're going to do the second one. Try my best to keep it straight, which is a little easier said than done. Let me take my tweezers and bump it. Make sure it's secure. Make sure it's not leaning in too much, which I don't think it is. Yeah, it looks straight from here. So I'm okay with that. Okay. That's in. So now we're going to pick up this and set it to the side again. And now we're going to look at the next railing. So our next railing, zoom me out. (47-02). So we're looking for 47-02. 47-01. Let's see here, where's it at? 47-04, 47-03, 47-06. Where's 47-02? There it is, 47-02. Turn you around here. 47-02 is this one right here. So if I grab the metal sprue, that would be this railing right here. So now we're going to take our X-Acto blade and we're going to cut this. Oh man, here we go again. There it goes. Work this loose. Alright, we got that rolling. So, now we're going to go back to the instructions. Right where it goes. And it's got a whole lot of bends and curves in it. Or, actually, it's a little piece. Okay. So this is 47-02, which is right there. So for that, we're going to need... Let's set that there. These two. We're going to need these two. So, 47-02. Which is going to go right about there. And this one's going to come to about there. Okay, and then the other side, that one's going to come down, that one's going to fold back. Which it's going to be very interesting. How am I going to squash that without damaging the one I've already done? Yeah, not doing that. I got it pre-bent here. We don't need to mess up the pre-bend, but we do have to test fit it. So we're going to grab this. Now this is probably where things are going to get hard. We are right here. And from the looks of it, let me see how this railing goes. Where's the railing? Little goes there. The big one goes to the front. Okay. And this right here is where things are going to get fun. So it's going to go right here, but we got to make sure that it gets on that lip. And it corresponds just right. 47-02. That's the one. Alright. Now comes the dry fitting. Using my tweezers, that way I can see what we're doing. It's going to go there. This is just dry fitting right now. We're not gluing it yet. We have to make sure that it's going to fit. Okay. This one is going to be putting up a little bit of a fight. I can already tell. It's going to go on that lip. And right here it's not going to line up. Okay, so it's going to do the same thing like that one did. So, in order to get that right, we need to start off right here and see where the bend needs to happen. Because the bend apparently didn't happen correctly. So, yeah, right in the middle. It's going to go right in here in the middle. They're going to meet right here at that edge. Let me get a X-Acto blade. It looks like we got a little bit of wood glue on this trim. Grab that wood glue. Okay. Alright, so now we know where it's going to go. We know where the bends are going to happen. Now the time comes of working this on here. So, let me get my tweezers. The bend has to happen a little bit in front of there. And a little bit past that. Alright, I think I got it figured out. Now I just got to get it back out of there. So we're going to start slowly, like I did before. Just one piece at a time, and slowly work it on there. So I'm going to start from here first. Quit twisting on me. Okay. Get it started. What you can see here is I'm working on putting the railing on slowly at a time, eyeballing where the rim is. Which, when they do this, is when they really do give you a fight. So, this railing is not going to go on here as easy as we would like it to. You can see there we're already having a fight out of it. And this is why I didn't want to pre-bend it, because I knew for a fact the bend probably wouldn't correspond right. So, when it comes to this, it's up to you to straighten it up. And that's what I'm working on doing right now. Keeping my railing on that lip. I sit here and I hold it in certain places slowly and just let it cure. And then we'll go from there and work around. Now, a whole lot of the times the railing don't like to take hold to the plastic. And you don't want it to stick to you. So that's why I use this little really sharp tweezers to pinch it right up on that spot. You can see I'm still having problems out of getting it there. Pull this back a bit. Alright, now I'm going to go around and put some glue around the other parts of the lip, which is right around in here. And then the rest of the way. Come on, Titanic. Don't fight me. Ow. As you can see there, you can see what I mean about it wanting to be stubborn about sticking. But it will eventually take hold. You just got to keep fighting with it. Believe me, I don't like fighting with it myself. But this is what you got to do in order to get it right. And I think that's got it. There you go. Now, the next railing is also going to put up a fight, because I know for a fact when we pre-bend it and all that, it's not going to fit right. So, now we move on to the next railing. 47-03. (47-03) right there. And if I get this, that would be the railing that's left up top here. So, just like before, not wanting to cut. Oi. Come on. You can see how much weight I'm bearing down on this thing, and I'm trying not to bear too much weight because I don't want to snap the blade. But you can see this photo etch is very stubborn about cutting. Lord have mercy.